Hey everybody, it's State Representative Rita Harris, proud to represent House District 44 in the Florida House, and House District 44 is most of South Orange County. And it is such a pleasure and an honor to represent such an amazing, dynamic, and diverse community. It is one of my favorite places in the whole entire world, and I'm so grateful that I not only get to live there, but I also get to serve you. I did want to give a little bit of an update. I am in my car. I am right now in Gainesville. I stopped for a few minutes to get out and stretch my legs. I am heading back from Tallahassee. We just came out of a committee week. I can tell you that this committee week was a lot more normal than the previous week, where we were gabbled in and out of a special session and then gabbled into another special session, where we heard a bill that was about immigration. Again, I would like to reiterate that I voted no on that bill. There was a lot in there that I just felt didn't, first of all, we don't need to give $500 million to subsidize the federal government for their immigration efforts. There were also some issues with constitutionality in a mandatory death sentence. So there was that issue as well. The fact that this bill will probably end up being litigated in court and again costing us money. And also, it took away in-state tuition for Dreamers. As you know, Dreamers are named so after the act that was passed in the early 2000s by Democrat Dick Durbin and Republican Orrin Hatch. It was a bipartisan effort then, and the actual bill that was passed in the Florida House in 2014 was actually passed by a Republican who was a then Representative Nunez, who it was our lieutenant governor. So again, a bipartisan effort. I just don't see the need to remove such a successful program. And a lot of these kids are brought here through no choice of their own. And it's a really great way to make sure and ensure that the children growing up in our country have access to education and are able to then graduate and find good paying jobs. A lot of these dreamers are looking for a pathway to citizenship. In fact, that's what the whole bill was supposed to do, the DREAM Act. And so it's not their fault that we have not been able to figure out how to get them there. This week was pretty much, we heard, for myself and my committees, I mostly heard presentations. We did get to talk to APD. We did talk to APD about some of the issues that people have told us that they're having with the Hope Navigators. We know that, I did ask if these Hope Navigators were people who had worked at APD, where they knew people. We also asked what their training was. I will be honest with you, the answer wasn't completely clear. And that was some of what we were hearing from people who have dealt with Hope Navigators, that the Hope Navigators, while really well intentioned and really seemingly wanting to help, we're finding it difficult to help because they didn't really understand the issues that the people asking for the help were facing. So, and I'm sorry there's a shadow on my face. I am sitting in a parking lot. So we were able to ask those questions. And like I said, we didn't really receive very clear answers. I do want to be honest with you. We are going to be filing a bill that would allow people with disabilities to buy into Medicaid. We hear from people over and over again that, they are not able to live their fullest lives, or not able to make, more money because they have to stay under a certain income level in order to receive their services. And we really do feel like this bill would also be a really good answer to what we're seeing with the I-budget waiver and the wait list, which there still is a wait list. And it's really difficult to move people through this system. So I just want to let you know that, that's something that we're fighting for. Look out for that bill. It will be filed soon. In the meantime, we're keeping our eyes out for any other bills that are being filed that, could cause issues for our friends and neighbors in Florida. And I am happy to always stand up for our rights. I want to be able to get good things done. I want to be able to pass really good bills. But at the end of the day, I'm here to stand up for us, and I will continue to do so. It is such an honor. And if you ever have any needs, especially with a state agency such as, Department of Commerce or DPPR, or ACA, or any state agency, please don't hesitate to reach out to our office. You can reach out to me personally at rita.harris at myflhouse.gov. And we are happy to help in any way that we can. We're happy to advocate and escalate any issue that you may have to resolve it. And it's one of the deepest pleasures of this job is being able to help our constituents every day. So if you need anything, feel free to reach out. I'm sorry I'm in a shadow. I just did want to do a little bit of update of what we did in Tallahassee this week. In addition to meeting with a lot of groups, we just had our committee weeks and we're just working our appropriations and our bills and standing up for our communities. And it is always an honor to do so. Hope you all have a good rest of your week and a good weekend. And remember to drink some water, get your rest, and take care of yourself. It's really important because you're really important. Bye.